Hello, today we're talking about creating a Facebook event on FB5. FB5 is the new Facebook that is coming for fall 2020. My name is Kim Kay, and I'm an Avon mentor for Team Shooting Stars. Welcome, and thank you so much for joining us today. So, you're going to want to sign into your Facebook account, and on your Facebook news feed, you can see your name and picture at the top right hand side, and beside that, there is a plus symbol. I want you to click on that plus symbol, and in the drop down list you can see that you can create a post, a story, a page, a group, etc. You're going to want to choose the event. Click on that event, and on the page that it brings up, it's pretty cool. You're going to choose the event type and who is going to admin the event. So as you can see on the left side of the screen, there's my picture and an arrow for a drop-down list. When you click the arrow, it shows all the pages that I'm an administrator of. So I can choose to host this event either as myself personally or as one of my pages. The next step is to choose the event type. Is this event going to be online and hosted through a variety of different methods like Zoom or Facebook Live, etc.? Or is it going to be an in-person event like a vendor event or an in-home event? So this is where you click on this and it'll bring you to the next step. So the next step is entering the event details. So the screen is two-part. On the left-hand side is where you're entering the event details, the name, the start date, time, end date, time, and whether it's public or private. And on the right-hand side, you get to see a preview, and you can choose mobile or desktop. Now, what you're going to enter is you're going to enter those details. You're going to populate the preview window with the details. Now, I always recommend, unless it is a personal event, choose the privacy as public. You want to get as much exposure for your event as possible, and make sure that your title is impactful so people click in. The next step is choosing your location. Is this going to be a messenger room, a Facebook Live? Is it going to be an external link or something else? We're doing a collaboration for an online event through a Zoom meeting, so I'm choosing external link. Once I've clicked on that, it brings down a new drop-down window where I can enter the link information. And now what I always do is I look on the right-hand side in the preview window, and I click between the desktop and the mobile to see if that's what I want my guests to be viewing. The next step is to actually choose your cover photo. You want to make sure that you're choosing the correct size because the clarity of the photo is really important, and you can drag it to move it around on the screen. The next step is doing a description. And of course, you want the description to be inviting, but you also want it to have enough information so people know why they want to be at your event. Okay, so make sure that when you enter your description, you're always pressing that save button afterwards. As you can see here, I have added that description to hit save. Now what I like to do is I like to copy the description that I create and then paste it into a Word program so I can use this again in the future. Or if I want to edit it, I can play with it in my Word program rather than on Facebook. The next step is to do your event settings. And this is really cool because you don't have to be the only administrator for your event. You can add co-hosts. So because this is a collaboration, I'm adding other mentors from the team I'm on. And then you can also hide your guest list, show it, who's posting, has their posting abilities, etc. The next one is the additional details. So you make sure that you save those event settings, preview it again, make sure that you like what you see on both the desktop and the mobile version, and then you can always edit if it doesn't look the way you want it to look. Once you've saved that, now you're going to want to look in your events. So you're going to go to your events calendar, which is on the right-hand taskbar in your Facebook, and then you're going to scroll down until you see your events. You can click in there, and then once there, this is where you can invite your guests. You can edit your details. You can forward this, click in the URL bar and copy the link. You can share that in your Facebook profile, in your groups, in your posts, on text, wherever you'd like to share. Thank you so much for joining us today.